This goes way back, you know. I was born right up here on Barkley Road. And from there in the midwife's house, I was moved up to Montiel. And then from there, I came here. So, you know, I've been in this neighborhood all my life. The BELCO power station has always been there. Not the new point, but the old station has always been in my view. Right behind me here was the Barkley School field, was my playing ground. Slowly but surely, all of that was taken away. Got to the point where, you know, as a community, we no longer had a field to play on. And hence we start seeing the development of this new station. Growing up, we got accustomed to the sound of the BELCO old engines running over there. You know, people used to come into the neighborhood to whereas we were so used to hearing it, it was like we weren't hearing it. But anytime someone new came in the neighborhood, they would hear those machines and like, wow, how can you deal with this? But yeah, we have been dealing with BELCO for a long, long time. Experiencing vibrations of our homes. Inside the house, pictures be vibrating, pots and pans and stored in the oven would be rattling. For about 40 years now, BELCO has been painting our roofs because of the emissions issues that we were facing. Now look what we have here. You can't tell me that black smoke is good. Pure pollution. We're seeing more and more soot being dispersed and landing on our roofs. We're experiencing a terrible odor coming from the plant also, which it smells like diesel. You know, sometimes 3-4 times a day we're getting this odor. Like I will come out first thing in the morning and I'm smelling this odor. I go to work, I come home, I'm smelling this odor. Some days it's almost unbearable. You know, some days I feel like I'm gonna be sick. Some days you may look up, the eyes start burning. And yeah, what can I say? You know, it's been annoying because with the blowout of BELCO, I've been having to go up on my roof on a regular basis and just try to keep the gutters clean so that the soot or the rust particles don't enter into our tanks. Water is one of our main concerns because you know that we rely on the water for drinking purposes, cooking, and also bathing. Now, this water that you see in the bottle, I collected this from off of this roof out of the gutter the day after this roof was painted. I came out the morning after and the roof was full of black soot. It rained, and as the soot got wet, it started to run down off of the roof here. And this is what I extracted from out of the gutter as the water was heading towards the drain pipe leading towards the tank.
Soot that comes off the property, my tile, this is also on the roof and gets washed into the tank.
So basically with, you said property damage, so basically the constant painting of the roofs, of our roof, sorry, they only, what's the coverage? Once every 2 years.
BELCO would pay
But
once every 2 years.
we'll paint it one day, 3 days later it is now back to where it was before.
Yeah.
So 2 years is just unacceptable. And painting a roof is just patching the problem. It's putting a band-aid over it. It's not actually doing anything.
No.
And like she just said, we're still drinking the water. You're gonna fill our water every 3 days too? I mean, it's just a band-aid basically.
This is our water filtration system that we had installed last October, and every 6 months they have to come and change the filters and also clean off the lamp, which is another cost to us. I I paid to have, I sent my water off to a lab in the US, and they came back saying, do not drink the water. It's not safe to drink the water.
It had traces of mercury. Not sure how mercury got in there. And also, was it...
Chromium.
Chromium. And basically any traces of that metal, they said, is toxic to humans. So
And
you
even
shouldn't
with,
be drinking the water, period.